non-Muslim onlookers who want to see the beauty of our tradition and culture on a day like this. Chief Imam said, we as Muslims do not condone indecency, so lawlessness is something that must be eschewed as we celebrate on a day like this. So all will see the beauty, and together in unison we shall sing Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar, walillahi alhamd. And we in unison will sing His grace and His praises as we give Him the praise. Alhamdulillah, all thanks and praises are due to Allah. We magnify Him by saying Allahu Akbar, He is most great.
Spokesperson for the National Chief Imam Sheikh Arimi Al-Shaibu, meanwhile President John Dramani Mahama, speaking at the event, charged Muslims to show acts of kindness as they mark this occasion.
As we celebrate Eid, let us not forget our brothers and sisters who are less fortunate and are struggling, such as orphans, widows, the unemployed, and the elderly. Everyone should look for an orphan, a widow, or an elderly person and show them an act of kindness. That is what Ramadan is about. Let us carry on our acts of kindness that Ramadan inspired, and let us reach out to those who are in greatest need. This is not only an Islamic duty, but it is also a national responsibility, because a nation that cares for its vulnerable is a nation that will always be blessed by Allah.
That's President John Dramani Mahama. Let's go to the camp of the Vice President now, and the Vice President, Professor Jane Nano Pokwajiman, has appreciated Ghanaians for their well wishes and kind sentiments. This comes after the presidency, in a statement, announced that the Vice President is scheduled to seek medical care out of the country after initial treatment at the University of Ghana Medical Center. The Vice President also acknowledged the comments of the Muslim community to the development of Ghana as they mark the Eid festivity. Here are excerpts of the statement read by my colleague Rachel Engman.
Eid Mubarak to our Muslim community. On this blessed occasion, I extend my warmest wishes to you and your families. Your dedication, values, and contributions enrich our nation and the world. May this celebration bring you joy, peace, and renewed strength. Likewise, I would like to say thank you to everyone for your kind sentiments and well wishes this weekend.
You heard the excerpt of a statement by Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, read by my colleague Rachel Engman. Let's take you to the Eastern region now on a rather sad note, because a domestic gas explosion has left one person dead and two others battling for their lives. The deceased, identified as Rose Asante, was a student at the Koforidua Technical University. According to Citi news sources, the incident occurred after the deceased lit a match to identify the source of the gas leak. The two other victims are receiving treatment at the Eastern Regional Hospital. Management of the Koforidua Technical University, who are yet to comment on the unfortunate situation, have been notified by the family of Rose Asante. Away from that, and the police administration is on a manhunt for more persons involved in the ECG missing container saga. The ECG has come under fire following reports of missing 1,300 containers from the port. 13 persons, including Ghanaians and Chinese nationals, have been apprehended. But Deputy Attorney General and Minister of Justice, Dr. Justice Rumsai, says more persons will be arrested.
For the foreign nationals and the 3 Ghanaians, the police have taken their passports, that is to prevent them from leaving the country, and have also asked for them to produce sureties, persons that can stand sureties for them. In other words, persons that can help the police to locate them should they not be found. So that is the condition for their police bail. We want to make it also clear that investigations are still ongoing, and these persons who have been arrested have given in the syndicate that the police are working to arrest. We want to encourage the general public to volunteer information leading to the arrest or covering of this crime against the Republic. Millions of cedis are lost because of this, and the police, the law enforcement agencies, as well as the Office of the Attorney General, are really ready to go to the bottom of this and bring the culprits and the perpetrators to book. I will encourage the public, as the leader of the team has said, to volunteer information which will lead to conclusion of this matter. It is a country that is losing so much, and we expect that we are encouraging the public to help. Any information that anyone has, that information should be made available to the leaders of the investigation.
That's Deputy Attorney General and Minister of Justice Ramsay. The Member of Parliament for Binduri, Isifu Mahmood, has condemned security agencies for their inadequate response to ongoing security threats in the constituency. This is in reaction to a curfew enforced in the constituency after unidentified gunmen shot 6 people in Binduri down, killing 3. Speaking to Citi News, Isifu Mahmood accused authorities of ignoring intelligence reports from his office and residents regarding imminent threats.
As the MP of the area, definitely I also pick signals of certain things that are likely to happen in certain areas. There have been many instances whereby you engage the DISEC or REXEC, point out to them that, look, it appears, or the intelligence I'm picking indicates that communities like Binduru Central, Atoba is under what? Imminent attack. And so let's do our best to detail security there, and all that, excuse my word, has fallen on deaf ears. So I have been making calls that, look, in order to prevent it, let's ensure that there is security in place. At least getting one military armored vehicle there or a police one will not be bad. And the most interesting thing is that Binduri, my district or constituency, is the constituency that is housing the military base in the area, and yet we are the least to benefit from their services. If you equip the place with at least not less than 5 to 10 police and military men, and at most even one armored vehicle, being it the police or the military one, we are safe to go. And so this is what I have been calling for.
Isifu Mahmood is MP for Binduri. The Speaker of Parliament, Alban Gbagwin, has announced plans to introduce a National Vouchers Award scheme aimed at identifying and publicly calling out citizens perceived to have low integrity. According to the Speaker, the initiative is intended to address rising levels of corruption in the country. He disclosed this to members of Parliament.
As we recognize and award men and women of integrity, we shall name and also shame those who we consider as persons of low integrity. Therefore, apart from the National Integrity Award that will be awarded to men and women of integrity, there will also be what is termed the Vulture Award, which will be bestowed upon men and women considered perverse and persons with the lowest levels of integrity in the country. There is a transformative initiative, and this is the key to do that.
That's Speaker of Parliament, Alban Gbagwin. Now, former Minister of Lands and Natural Resources, Samuel Jinapor, has expressed concerns about the increasing rate of illegal mining activities, also known as Galamsey, under the Mahama administration. The Damango MP attributed this to instances where party supporters feel entitled to state properties whenever there is a change in government. He made a statement during an interaction with journalists in Parliament.
Has illegal small-scale mining or Galamsey worsened, or has it improved? I think quite clearly. I mean, I'm not to say it. I mean, quite clearly, even a novice and a bystander will not help but come to the objective conclusion that things seems to be getting out of hand. There's absolutely, yes, absolutely. There's no two ways about that, and there is a reason for it. It's not so much the fault of the minister. No, not at all. Neither will I even say it's a fault of the government per se. But there is a certain mindset in the within the political space that when my government comes into power or into office, I'm entitled to any and everything. I'm entitled to school feeding jobs. I'm entitled to manage KVIPs. I'm entitled to manage markets, revenue in markets. I'm entitled to mine indiscriminately. So what seems to be happening is members of the ruling party just taking it upon themselves and brazenly with impunity, taking over forest reserves of our country and mining indiscriminately.
Former Minister of Lands and Natural Resources and MP for Dabango, Samuel Chinapo. To the Ashanti region now, where prison service there has announced that plans are underway by the government and the service to ease congestion and address feeding challenges in its facilities. The Kumasi Central Prison houses nearly 2,000 inmates, originally designed to accommodate only 500 inmates. Speaking to Citi News, the officer in charge of the Kumasi Central Prison, CSP Techi Kofi, highlighted that measures are being implemented to relocate some of the inmates to different camps.
We have overcrowding. Kumasi Central Prison is supposed to take about 500 inmates, but as of today, we have 1,572 inmates who are currently in our custody. There are interventions. Government has started building some structures for us to be able to transfer some of them to those areas, but it is not completed. So when it is completed, I think we will be able to transfer some. And at times what we also do is that we transfer some to the farming stations, the camps, just to reduce the number. I want to take this opportunity to appeal to individuals, religious bodies, organizations, that our doors are open. Whoever has something to donate to prisons, that person is welcome. Just to get something to complement what the government is giving them.
He, however, denied claims that prison officers keep donated items for personal use.
We don't have. So if somebody is giving you something small to be given or something substantial to be given to your inmates, the officers will not. We are being paid. Government pays us at every month. So we don't take it. But at times when donors come, they give some of the items to officers. That you give this one to the inmates, and then the officers, you take this one. As for that one, it is given to us. We can take it. But the one for the inmates, we use it for the inmates.
Officer in charge of the Kumasi Central Prison, CSP Techi Kofi. This is still the City Prime News on 97.3 Citi FM, live from our studios at number 11 Dr. Martin Loop in Adaraka, Accra. Also live across the country on a number of affiliates. I am Ni Latte. Still to come.
First time and I'm overwhelmed. I mean, the senses, the smell, the sights, it's amazing.
Patrons praise Citi FM and Channel 1 TV for a massive 2025 Back to Your Village Food Bazaar.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
Looking for the latest buzz in Ghana's entertainment world? Welcome to Ghana Weekend, your ultimate destination for all things creativity and entertainment.
Stay in the loop with breaking news, exclusive interviews, and then insider stories from your favorite creatives and stars. From music, movies, fashion and art, lifestyle and culture, Ghana Weekend brings it all together. Get a daily dose of entertainment, discover new talents, and never miss out on the creativity that defines our vibrant culture.
Stay connected with us across all platforms. Follow us on Instagram with the handle Ghana Weekend, on X Ghana Weekend, on TikTok Ghana Weekend, at Ghana Weekend TV on YouTube for the latest in entertainment, travel, and everything Ghana. Don't miss out. Join the Ghana Weekend family today. Ghana Weekend, where entertainment meets creativity. Visit GhanaWeekend.com now.
Citi Prime News at 12 midday. Update you on all the running stories and connects you to the newsmakers.
You're welcome back. The Ghana National Commission of Small Arms and Light Weapons has bemoaned the negative impact of crime on development. According to a researcher with the commission, Eva Ethel, violent crimes impede the government's priority in embarking on developmental projects. Speaking at an event on curbing post-election violence, Eva Ethel stressed the need to address the proliferation of illegal weapons in the country.
We are looking at destruction of properties. And so whilst a lot of people are shooting and destroying these schools in some communities, it's going to be hard for even the government to go and say, I'm building a university, I'm building roads. It impedes on their development as a city or wherever a country it is. And we're looking at the increase in violence and crime. When people form vigilante groups, there's increase in violence because they are having illegally acquired weapons where they are using for illegal mining, they are using for land guard, which is not even appropriate in the first place. And then we have chieftaincy disputes and we have armed robbery. On the road you see a lot of children there. Some of them is because there's so much chaos, armed chaos in the country, right? So they would want to seek refuge here in Ghana. And so they are here because we are enjoying relative peace.
You heard researcher at the Ghana National Commission of Small Arms and Light Weapons, Eva Ethel. The Motorcycle Couriers Union of Ghana is appealing to the Inspector General of Police for protection after 8 of its members were attacked by robbers. According to the union, couriers operating in Flowerport and Tema have been targeted, with robbers seizing their motorbikes, money and valuables. Speaking to Citi News, the General Secretary of the Motorcycle Couriers Union of Ghana, Timothy Abugri, said that reports have been made to the Spintex and Tema Motorway police stations, but no arrests have been made yet.
On the Flowerport stretch to the motorway, our members are always being attacked and their motorbikes are being snatched by armed robbers and other stuff. And almost 8 to 10 people of our members has been attacked already. So we wanted to appeal on the new IGP to come to our aid. As government is also trying to bring the 24-hour economy, we want to also let him know that we are already in the 20-hour economy already. So we need security protection. It will help us have security visibility so that we can also enhance the 24-hour economy together. Where we always report to the nearest police station. They will say, oh, they will look at it, and that ends the Spintex police station and the nearest police station at the Tema motorway. We have made a police case there. Sometimes your mobile phone, the money with you, and the motorbike.
General Secretary of the Motorcycle Couriers Union of Ghana, Timothy Abugri. Now, the Ghana Boxing Authority has affirmed that the Bell 7-Star Energy Drink Professional Boxing League will continue as scheduled despite the tragic death of Nigerian boxer Gabriel Olanrewaju. The 40-year veteran collapsed during a bout at the Bukom Boxing Arena and was pronounced dead at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital shortly after, known as Segan. He was competing in an undercard fight during fight 915 of Ghana's Professional Boxing League when the shocking incident unfolded. City Sports' Gabi Ofe has more in the following report.
A double punch is there from Gabriel, and oh my goodness, Gabriel just went down there and oh my goodness.
Saturday night marked a tragic moment for the Ghana Boxing Authority and its Bell 7-Star Energy Drink Professional Boxing League. Nigerian boxer Gabriel Oluwasegun Olanrewaju collapsed during an 8-round light heavyweight bout against Ghana's John Banugu in week 15. An event promoted by IMAX Boxing Promotions at Bukom Boxing Arena. Leading strongly, Olanrewaju fell at 246 in round 3 without taking a punch. Referee Richard Amevi halted the fight, and despite emergency care from ringside medics, he was pronounced dead 30 minutes later at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. The GBA and Trust Sports Emporium issued statement following the incident. The Emporium, which runs the arena, postponed the upcoming Ghana Amateur Boxing League, noting that the event was organized by IMAX, not itself.
The Boxing League was supposed to start coming Friday. You can't have such an event when something of this nature has just happened. I mean, less than a week. And you have an event which is also another boxing league, although it's an amateur boxing league. So that was the reason why we decided that let's put this thing on hold. And the minister also came out to say that he wanted us to put all boxing events on hold at the Emporium until he's able to ascertain what actually happened. So,
however, the Ghana Boxing Authority confirmed the professional league will continue as scheduled, undeterred by the Nigerian boxer's death.
I don't think that is going to take the steam out of the league that we are running. It's normal. It's just like you and I are journalists. So if today a colleague of ours has gone to cover an event and coincidentally or accidentally the person got injured and died in the process, must we also say that, look, we aren't going to practice journalism again? I don't think so.
Mohamed Amin Lamte also commented on the emotional state of the Ghanaian boxer John Mbanugu after witnessing the collapse of Nigerian boxer Gabriel Oluwasegun Olanrewaju in front of him.
But after the fight, when I interviewed the boxer, I asked him, how would you describe the fight? He said his opponent is a very good boxer. He's happy he has won the fight. And then even the crowd responded with some woo. Are you happy that the boxer you defeated, he got injured, he has been stretched off the ring, and you are saying you're happy? And he said, no, not that he's happy with the injury. He's happy that he has won the fight, but he's praying that his colleague would be revived, would be resuscitated and get back into the ring.
The incident has raised concerns over boxers' well-being and the sufficiency of pre-fight health screenings.
That was a report filed by Citi Sports' Gabby Ofe. Now, the 2025 Back to Your Village Food Festival has ended, leaving vendors celebrating robust sales and patrons eagerly anticipating the 2026 edition. The two-day culinary festival, powered by Channel 1 TV with support from 97.3 Citi FM, provided attendees with an opportunity to immerse themselves in Ghana's rich gastronomic heritage, featuring an array of traditional dishes from various regions. My colleague Emmanuel Opon was present on both days and as a wrap from the two-day festival.
Building on the excitement of the first day, the final day of the festival delivered even more thrilling activities and unforgettable cooking experiences for patrons. With an aim to revive and promote indigenous cuisine, the festival encouraged Ghanaians to reconnect with their roots through rich local delicacies. The forecourt of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly was packed to capacity as patrons enjoyed not just a feast of flavors but also live band performances and vibrant cultural displays. Some of the attendees shared the experience with Citi News.
First time and I'm overwhelmed. I mean, the senses, the smell, the sights, it's amazing. I mean, we just got some yogurt from Zoella yogurt and it's amazing. And also the five senses. We had some buffalo and some egg, kosiane meko, and we also had some banku and ademe soup. I mean, it's amazing. And I think Citi FM is doing a very great job, and keep this up. I mean, your timing is impeccable.
This is my second time come to the food festival. I always come here with the family to enjoy ourselves. So I think so far we are enjoying ourselves. We are seeing a lot of people here, and that's very good for us. But for the food, I've taken some sobolo, and then I think I went in for kebab just to cool down. I think my next meal will be fufu or apepensa. What I want to tell them is that they have done really well, and they should keep up doing this good work, but they should find us a bigger space so that we can have more space to cover whenever we can. But they have done well.
For vendors, the festival proved to be a lucrative opportunity, with sales booming even as the event drew to a close on Sunday night.
And so far it's been good. It has been very, very good. This is Kinky Villa, and we sell millet kinky. So instead of corn, we use millets for the kinky. We are just encouraging healthy eating. So since yesterday, I mean, patronage has been very good. People coming in to make enquiries, where to find us after the fair. I mean, others are also buying to try for the first time. They enjoy it, and then they are giving very good remarks about it.
I think joining this festival has been great. Our expectations have been met, and we are still getting more sales as the day goes by.
As as the curtains fall on the 2025 Heritage Month celebrations, head of events and partnerships at Channel 1 TV and Citi FM, Frima Edunyame, expressed gratitude to sponsors for their support and promise an even bigger and better celebrations next year.
Well, you know that for us at Channel 1 and Citi FM, we see ourselves as a family-based media house. And so whatever we do it in conjunction with our family members who are our viewers and our listeners. They understand our language, we understand theirs. And so we factor in whatever it is we know their expectations will be and then give it to them. It's been a great month, I must say, and we are very excited and very grateful to our patrons and happy that our sponsors also all the time support us.
That was the head of events and partnerships here at Channel 1 TV and Citi FM, Frima Edunyame, ending that report put together by Emmanuel Opon. The Back to Your Village Food Festival 2025 was proudly sponsored by Gino, Kua Natural, Cocoa Fruit Juice, Pan African Savings and Loans, GB Water, Trillium Industrial Company, OCM, and the Contract Cleaners Association of Ghana. If you missed, let's see you next year. And that's it for today's edition of City Prime News, which has been live from our studios here at number 11 Dr. Martin Loop in Adabraka in Accra. I am Ni Latte. You can visit our website citynewsroom.com for more on our top stories. Enjoy your holiday.
City News, we speak first. Reach our hotline on 0302 224959 and get interactive on Facebook, City 97.3 FM, and on Twitter at City 973.
The city is alive on 97.3.